The Way 31I team has learned all parole hearings in the state have been postponed until November 1st. That impacts more than 600 cases. Way 31's Breken Terry is live with the information she's uncovered about what needs to happen before those hearings can resume. Breken?
The Parole Act, signed by Governor Ivey in June, requires the board to submit a 30-day notice to victims about a parole hearing. Sounds simple, right? Well, past leadership didn't do that, and according to the new director at the board, they did not have proper phone numbers or addresses for victims, and that's why they've postponed these hearings until November 1st to make sure that every single victim is properly notified. Way 31 reached out to Tanya Bass on the phone. We've interviewed her on multiple occasions about past failures of the parole board. Her brother was murdered and his killer came up for an early parole in October 2018. That hearing was abruptly canceled because a series of Way 31 I-Team investigations uncovered flaws in the system.
Once the governor gave them chance after chance, and then they still just threw it in everyone's face. I mean, this doesn't just affect us and the victims, it affects all of Alabama.
In Bass's case, the board called secondary family members, not the main ones they were supposed to contact. In July, Governor Ivey appointed Judge Charles Graddick as the parole board's new director. His office tells the Way 31 I-Team it will take a lot of time to gather correct phone numbers and addresses so they can be compliant with the law. And while the cancellations may be drastic, Bass is just glad to see some movement in the right direction.
It's a blessing. I know that the families that are sitting back waiting are probably relieved that they don't have to deal with this for a little bit, especially ones that are not notified correctly like we weren't.
Last week, former Executive Director Eddie Cook, along with Assistant Executive Director Chris Norman, and Personnel Director Belinda Johnson were all placed on paid leave pending disciplinary proceedings. They had about 4 months to prepare for these changes and work on victim notification. Graddick's office says they did nothing.
I was glad over that because it was overdue, and still I think that them being on paid leave shouldn't happen, but I understand the process and I'm anxious to see the outcome of that.
Bass told us they don't have a parole hearing yet for her brother's killer, but said she hopes more people will be removed from the department.
And I'm glad that Graddick is in there, and I hope that he is kicking butt and taking names and getting people out of there.
Now, Graddick's office has told us improper victim notification is just, quote, the tip of a Titanic-sized iceberg when it comes to problems at the parole board. We know that they are looking at a variety of issues, but they could not go into details about those other issues just yet. Live in Florence, Breken Terry, Way 31 News.